Good morning, everyone. My name is Scotty Stevenson from Sky Sport, and NZRU have asked me to MC today. I would like to welcome you on behalf of the NZRU and, of course, the franchises here in New Zealand, the Blues, the Chiefs, the Canes, the Crusaders and the Highlanders.
It's the 18th season of professional rugby, so we are now really working our way into what professional sport does mean for our country. Obviously the Chiefs start as defending champs, acknowledging that only 6 teams have won this competition. We have a new coach here and a new regime in the Blues, and we're all looking forward to the impact that John Kirwan will have. We have a completely new setup in South Africa. We're all obviously watching with some interest how the Kings will go in this competition. That will certainly change the dynamics. We will be unveiling a new cup for our conference, so BNZ have kindly donated a trophy for the New Zealand teams. We certainly would argue that it's the toughest conference in the competition, and so whoever's good enough to win that this year will receive a trophy on its own right. We are bringing forward some of the law trials from the ITM Cup last year. We're also bringing in the increased powers of the TMO. The competition in New Zealand gets underway more formally next weekend, with obviously the Highlanders hosting the Chiefs in Dunedin and the Hurricanes hosting the Blues in Wellington. In total, we have 40 matches on New Zealand soil, and 20 of those are local derbies, and that's what makes this competition, I think, the toughest in the world.
Do you guys hear something about the versatile garage yet?
No, he gets a bit touchy about that. We'll leave that. That's off limits.
That was my idea. You know, the old slate, what was it, the stone chimney?
Yeah, I think old boy's been able to stay actually. I think Flynn put him up and had always stay over, so I haven't got the memo for that yet, but we'll see how we go.
Had a really good time off, planned my rehab really well, and had time away, and feel like I'm in a real good place physically, and just need to get the sort of brain around actually making some tackles and hitting some rucks.
Do some travelling and stuff, or what do you get up to?
Most of my travelling was sort of around New Zealand. I went up to the beach and spent a lot of time with family and things like that, and it was just more time away from the gym and away from rugby. Didn't go overseas from memory, but yeah, it was just good. Had a really good balance, and plenty of time on the water fishing, so that was good. Yeah, really good. I think we lost Sonny and Sona and just a couple of big boys for us last year, but I think we've picked up some really good lads, and I think our depth overall for the squad is we've probably got more depth than we had last year in positions, so I think that's a real strength for us. And guys like Bundy and Charlie Natai and those guys and myself, Andrew Horowitz, we've got plenty of guys pushing for positions, so I suppose whoever ends up in that midfield will certainly earn it, because Bundy had a great year, and I think Charlie started off really well with us too, so it'll be a good challenge.
I definitely think that we're in an environment that has a definite belief in ourselves, and especially of last year where a lot of people were writing us off, and to really regain the respect of our fans and bring them back to the stadium. I think for us to leave on that note last year, I think our last game at home was the Chiefs game, and have near full stadium. I think that's the main thing to try and focus on this year, and I think we can compete. And yeah, we just got to, when you enter this competition, you've got to be quietly confident, otherwise you're going to get beaten up by quite a few teams for 18 weeks.
Yeah, it's going to be touch and go whether I'm ready for that first game. It's just a matter of getting some contact under my belt. Don't want to throw myself in there too soon without testing myself and training first. And we've got a couple of development games I wouldn't mind looking into, and then put my hand up perhaps after that first game.
Have you found it hard to hold yourself back?
Yeah. The medical team has sort of had a bit of a hard time pulling me back, and I've certainly got really itchy feet. Just wanted to get out there, and probably did a little bit too much too soon. I sort of got a bit sore, and then I've just come back and ride again. And I think when you haven't played rugby for the best part of 18 months, you just want to get out there and play and contribute and learn and get better.
How's the confidence feeling?
Yeah, confidence is there. Physically, you can come back from an injury. Anyone sort of can, I suppose, but it's mentally it's the test. And it's been tough. Ups and downs, having a lot of lonely times, but there's light at the end of the tunnel now, I suppose.